Hello everybody, welcome to the second race of the day for MotoE here at the German Grand Prix. It's the third round of the season and this is our second and final race here at the circuit. So get R2 loaded up, 10 laps ahead of us, and the grid is as follows, with Jordi Torres in pole position, our race winner this morning. Alongside him is Hector Garzo and Eric Granado as well. They crashed out in the opener this morning. Nicolas Spinelli is fourth, Akubo fifth, Cassidy sixth, Kumanaka in seventh, Zarconi is eighth, Rabat ninth, Ferrari rounds out the top 10. Then we get Miguel Pons in 11th, then it's Andrea Mantovani, Kevin Manfred, Mika Perez, Kevin Zanoni as well, then it's Filio, Maria Herria 17th, Lucas Salvador's down as well in 18th place. It's got about 90 seconds until the race starts. We are literally, by the way, going straight from this session over to that of British touring cars. Yeah, we still haven't figured out a way to do that just yet, so we are going to go get that sorted in a few moments' time and get all that fixed up as well. Basically, it's a very, 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 very complicated thing we've got to do. Alongside me, though, I can see Richie and Josh are in the box. No, not Richie. Omi and Josh are in the box. Sorry about Omi. Hello, Omi. How are you? You all good? Omi's gone on mute. He's angry. Hi, Josh. Can you hear me?
Hello, yes.
Yeah.
How are you all doing?
I'm doing well. It's because Richie just messaged me talking about Canada. I just saw it as well. So Omi's in there too. Not too bad.
I fell into the trap of JB Motorsports 1, JB Motorsports 2 and JB Motorsports on Twitch.
Yeah, we were everywhere. If you want to get everything set up, by the way, for touring cars in here, you can do because the cameras aren't on. So you got all that set up. Thank you again for that. As we get ready then for the start procedure. Fingers crossed then. 10 to go. Red flag is away. Green flag at the back. Race 2 for MotoE. And the German Grand Prix is go! Good start from Hector Garzo. Goes immediately to the inside of Jordi Torres. Takes the lead. On the running towards turn number 1. Torres trying to go on the outside. Not working. Look, he's come up on the inside though. Matteo Cassidy bumps up himself up into third position with a nice little run around. Great start from Cassidy. Garzo though still with Torres at the front. No crashes so far. They've all made it through cleanly as they sweep across turn 3 at Castrol Omega. Cassidy trying to go around the outside of Torres. They resume their battle from this morning as well. No jump starts according to race control. Remember, effectively, this is part 2 of a 20-lap race split into 2 so they can recharge the Ducati e-bikes as well. Up now into Carthaleon. Then into Audi Brook, double sweeper as well, and Torres trying to look around the outside of Hector Garzo, not going to work out. Cassidy looking already with him. Eric Granado's coming up into turn 11, the final right hand on the track. 3 rights, 11 lefts as they swoop downhill into the braking zone for Sachin at turn 12, and it's just the same top 4 as this morning. So with Garzo and Granado back in after crashing. So one great thing about having a race that keeps the same starting grid for both races, a bit like what we have in MotoGP now, where tomorrow's race is going to be exactly the same start grid as it was here. Just makes qualifying that little bit more important as well. To the inside as well, that was Cassidy trying to pass Torres, Kumanaka as well, 4 tenths back as they come into the braking zone for the first time after the start. This is the first time of proper speed. They've attacked turn 1 down from over 180 kilometres down to all the way at 75. They take it the same as a moto bike as well. Look now, 80 kilometres through Castrol Omega. It's around about the same as that of a MotoGP bike at the top, but you get instant acceleration throughout the corners. I'd say MotoE is quicker. Down the straights there is where MotoE gets it back with the instant acceleration throughout the pace. Garzo leads, Torres second, Cassidy third, Granado fourth, and a 5/10 gap to Kumanaka, Spinelli. Then it's Kubo, Ferrari, Zarcone in 9th, Mantovani rounds up the top 10. Good start there, Josh, wasn't it? As Garzo again hits the front.
Yeah, it really, really was. But as you said, it's I believe 2:10 laps, but we're going 3 wide, Josh.
3 wide of the braking zone. That's Garzo, Torres, and that's Cassidy. Cassidy can't get through. Tell you what, I mean, you were watching this morning. It's getting energetic again. They don't stop, these guys. Racing energy throughout as well with electric stuff.
Yes, it was a very electric start to the race. Absolutely enjoyed that. And yeah, you get action from the start all the way to the end. So really like that as we see the live championship as well. But it just continues wheel to wheel, isn't it?
Yeah, and up the inside, that's Torres under pressure from Cassidy at turn 1. Eric Granado trying to sneak away around the outside. New lap record for Randy Kubanaka. 1:27.545 is our best ever lap here. Trying to come through on the inside. Torres still can't find a way through Cassidy. Oh, spot of rain! Spot of rain on the camber lens there. They're all on dry tyres. And there's no changeover of bikes. We could have a red flag situation if we have to stop the race. And we could have a restart if it is raining out there. And it is raining. The white flags have been displayed with the red X. So it is raining. And then they're going to have to be very careful. I thought we might have a few drops of rain. They're on slick tyres. If these bikes go down, you can't pick them back up again. They weigh an absolute ton. So 8 to go. We're on lap 3 of 10. No sign of the red flag. I suppose if it does come out, then Josh T will take over the start of the touring cars with Omi. But this is getting a little bit insane as it coming towards the braking zone. Can't see a way through. Jordi Torres can. Sends it up the inside. Gets ahead of Hector Garzo. Down at turn 12 at Satchen. Well, I'll tell you what, Omi, this is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, it's basically already a race. That's exciting, but I think we're going to be getting some rain. That would spice it up even more. So yeah, 8 laps, very short, so the question is, will it finish before? So that's going to be interesting because we're going 3 wide again.
And that's 3 wide with Cassidy up the inside taking the lead. Cassidy to Torres to Hector Garzo. Garzo trying to see around the outside line. Not going to do anything there, I'm afraid. Tries to cut back, still not working as Matthias Ferrari passes Spinelli through on the braking zone as well. Yes, Josh, get ready just in case to stream the British Touring Car Quali. In case, just take a car and then I'll take over afterwards. Because we don't know anything as well. It'll be fine with the Thruxton graphics, by the way. Just change the name to Alton Park and that'll be perfectly fine. And the rain is getting a little bit harder out there. They're all having to sit up through the corners a little bit. It's just fine rain. It's like a few drops you get from a dripping shower as well in your bathroom. It's nothing that bad just yet as they continue sweeping round into turn 11. I'll tell you what, Omi, can you see the blue smoke coming off the bikes there as well? They are burning up their rear tyres incredibly. They know this race could end early.
Yeah, they do. They're still going wheel to wheel as well momentarily, and that makes it even more crucial to get the moves done, doesn't it? It makes it even more crucial right now to get the moves done. As if the race was to end early, these could be the results. So I think they're all going to be going for it, which gives us an even exciting ending to this race. So if this was to end early, I think we're going to be getting a lot more. But the drivers are sensing that this could end early. But we do have 6 laps. They do go very, very quick. So it's going to be interesting to see as we still get more wheel to wheel into turn 1.
And that's going to be a good run as Garzo tries to get past on Torres. Didn't work out. Still trying to get through. Trying the outside, Torres and Cassidy. There's 6 to go, 5 of 10. We might actually be all right with the touring cars. They try to continue to attack. Oopsies. It's getting to the point where you just sort of want to jump out your own seat. It's that scary. We're watching up here in the commentary box. It's a very alarming factor of what they're having to play with. As we head down the back straight once again into the braking zone, surface temperature up at a high now, 140 degrees on the left-hand side of these tyres. Rain looks to be okay as we are halfway in the race, so if race control do need to red flag, we can. We need to ideally get to lap 7 of the race, end of lap 7, that's 2/3 race distance. As up the inside, Jordi Torres making a move at turn 12 and gets through Matteo Cassidy. Lovely little dive bomb. And a lovely move. Oh, but Cassidy's fighting back. Coming into Quickenberg on the inside. Left-hander at turn 13, and he's taken the lead back. Cassidy leads across the line at half-dew distance. Torres just alongside him as they sweep down towards turn number 1. Who's going to take the lead? It's very close. Hector Garza's going to dive on the inside. It's 3 wide. Cassidy backs out, tries to get the comeback. Hector Garza's got it covered, and Hector Garza takes the lead of the MotoE German Grand Prix in superb fashion. Well, I'll tell you what, Omi, this is getting even better. They are slicing between each other.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant, and they're going to continue doing so with 5 laps remaining. This is going by so quickly, and we've already had a lot of 3-wide moments. I think we're going to be getting some more. I don't think they're done yet. They're going to continue scrapping this one out, and it's going to be all the way to the finish line. I think this one will go, and I think we see more raindrops now as well. So it's always that thing that, are we going to be getting any rain, and will it survive? And it makes it even harder for the drivers if it's raining. So this is going to be a brilliant ending to this race.
Try to look at the track. The track temperature is at 34 degrees, humidity 46 as well. It's still a little bit in the air. Garzo's leads with Torres second. They briefly nearly changed over. It's now raining at turn 11 as well. That's a worry. And is it raining hard? Oh, I can't quite tell. I think it's just fine rain, so it's hard to pick up on the camera lenses. Jordi Torres sends it up the inside, gets ahead. Sorry, is that Cassidy? No, yeah, that's Cassidy. It's Torres passing Cassidy. Cassidy trying to come back on the inside line on a cutback as well. They're the wrong shades of the timing tower. Dark blue for Torres, light blue for Cassidy, but the other way round in real life as we see Kumanaka side by side with Spinelli and Matteo Ferrari in there too. Ferrari getting pushed down. The rain's equalising everything as well. Dry tyres for everyone, a little bit fine rain. It's raining now at turn 1. At the inside comes Spinelli, and now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 riders all trying to go wide. There's some going a bit wide. It's raining heavier. Oh, and Cassidy nearly jumps in. Oh, they're gonna red flag it. Red flag. Race stopped. They've red flagged the race. Well, that had to happen, I'm afraid. The conditions were getting too worse in these slippery conditions. The red flag is out, and we're on lap 7. We're on lap 7. Now, that's where we needed to get to. And just like in Mugello, the second race in MotoE was red flagged early due to the track conditions being too bad. And now they've had it again. Race completed after 6 laps. Hector Garza wins race 2 of the German Grand Prix. Matteo Cassidy is second, Jordi Torres is third, Eric Granado fourth, Nicolas Spinelli is fifth, Randy Kumanaka is in sixth, seventh for Matteo Ferrari, eighth for Alexander Zarconi, 9th is Kubo, 10th Miguel Pons, Mantovani 11th, Zanoni as well, is in 12th, Manfred is in 13th, the 2 Kevins for the for the Simoncelli 58 bike as well, Tito about 14th, Mika Perez 15th, Salvador 16th, Fidelio 17th, Maria Herena goes in 8th place, but the red flag has come out. Session red flag due to weather conditions. It is starting to rain heavier. They're on electric bikes, on slick tyres. It was going to be a nasty accident if it went down. And Race Direction have put up a message. Session red flagged due to weather conditions. Race completed. Results based on last lap completed. And that's lap 6, which puts us as Hector Garza winning. Well, I mean, that was an interesting end to the race, wasn't it?
Yep, and as we said earlier, it turned out that this part of the race was very crucial. So yeah, and it was really great action all the way to the end. Loved it, and short and snappy. It's what we love about MotoE. So great race, and the final results are confirmed.
What do you make of it, Josh? There's a short sprint, 7 laps out of the 10, 4 still to go remaining. What do you make of it?
Yeah, it was good while it lasted, but safety is, of course, the most important. And as you said, electric bikes on slick tyres, a massive accident waiting to happen. And of course, they've got no second bikes like MotoGP have.
Yeah.
So yeah, had to be a red.
Race stopped, and that's unfortunate, and it is a result. But Hector Garza wins here in Germany with Matteo Cassidy second, Jordi Torres in third position. Okay then, let's go press button 3, and let's take a look. First of all, let's get these 2 in the right positions because they're bugging me on our timing monitors. Up 2 positions. There we go. Right, let's take a look then at the Riders' Championship leaving this race then, as what we're having a look at here. Oh, it's the rain. So it's Jordi Torres then, who's on 104 points. Got an 18-point gap to Matteo Ferrari. Hector Garzo is on 84 points, so he's 2 points back. Randy Kumanaka's on 75. Matteo Cassidy 60. Eric Granato's on 48, the same as Andrea Mantovani. Alessandro Zarcone is in 47. 45 for Manfred and Spinelli. 44 for Zanoni as well. 36 for Cubo. 28 for Bat. 24 Pons. 19 Perez. 17 for Salvador. 16 for Finelio. And 8 for Maria Herrera. That is the World Championship standings as we finish, and that is the race results in total as well. So race 2 completed here. It is Hector Garzo wins. My thanks to Josh and Omi. This gives us now a very quick time to get ready for touring cars, actually, more better. So we're done here for MotoE. We'll be back tomorrow morning with all the action for Moto3, Moto2 and MotoGP, as well as the warm-up. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.